Ready? Wait. Ready in 3, 2, 1. What's up, Geniata? Don't even fucking get me started. Am I low? It sounds like I'm low. This sounds like we're all the way back.
The Black Eyed Peas. We're all the way black. Black Eyed Peas.
I was low. Somehow I'm not gonna hit. What's up, y'all? Oh, it's already good.
Yeah, I forgot to turn my ringer off.
Oh yeah, shit. we just got into a crazy group chat.
Facts. Not only that, yeah, we're having issues with the camera. Well, not the camera itself, but like Tyson usually hits the go button from his phone. How do I change this phone?
And I'm here helplessly in love and nothing can't stop me. You can't stop me once I started. Can't return me once
Switch. I don't use an iPhone much.
So let's be about it.
Everything. They're throwing everything.
You hear that, John? That thing's met is steel.
Spinneroony.
Body, I want your mind too. Interesting is what I find you, and I'm interested in the long haul.
Don't get me funkin' started.
Yeah.
Crazy. Dude, their run that they had, their run is not even talked about. Legendary.
They was in all the commercials.
Not only that, they controlled the radio. Like,
girl, you had me once you kissed me.
Facts.
My love for you is not airfare. I always want you with me. I'll play Bobby.
You play Whitney.
If you smoke, I smoke
too.
I'm gonna hit you. That's what I mean by that. We gonna do some crack and I'm gonna hit you. Don't funk with me, dude. All 2025, don't funk with me.
Don't funk with my heart, don't funk with me. That's big facts. Oh, the rest of my life don't funk with me. From now to forever, don't funk with me. About a thing, baby, cause you know you got me, baby.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, all Black Eyed Peas songs are great.
Baby girl, you make me feel.
What I was saying to you earlier, I was like, they don't even have the other two guys in it. This is just Will.i.am and Fergie.
Banger. That girl, that girl. That girl. Don't
I
can do it.
Yeah. If somebody funks with my heart, I'm gonna get so pissed. I'm gonna get crazy. If you funk with me,
And I'm playing Bobby, you're playing Whitney, and you're funking with my heart.
I'm trying to play Bobby, and you're funking with my heart, dude.
Got me all funked up.
Sorry. Imagine doing that in a fight, and then just she's like, "What did you say?" And I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "You said funk with my heart," and then you just being like, "Oh, I was listening to Black Eyed Peas earlier. Sorry." Just admit
I was listening to every album of the Black Eyed Peas.
I was listening to the Peas earlier.
Yo, this is Nappy Boy Radio.
Oh, I can't. That's a hard cut on that song. That's not my fault. That.
She wants some damn it, keys.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good. No, good.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Don't funk with my heart. Kiss.
Double song.
Get it with me. They hating on me.
The double song episode.
That's crazy. It rarely ever happens.
They're rarely.
Don't funk with my heart, T-Pain.
Start playing some Sea Breezy. I'm like, what am I supposed to do?
Don't funk with my heart, T-Pain. What's
Oh, yeah,
up,
that
y'all?
is-
We back.
No, that's. Oh, yeah. What's up, y'all? We're back.
That isn't T-Pain?
Yeah, he's the feature.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? We're back with it. Another episode of Locker Room Talk. I am Tyson Steele, joined with my co-host. I hate saying that.
The Funk Master.
The Funk Master himself. Don't funk with him. That's a guy to not to funk with.
Dog, I've been funked on. I've been funked on.
That right there is a guy not to funk with.
Don't funk with me. Don't funk with my heart. You know what I mean? Funk around and find out.
Funk around and... Oh, my God, the T-shirts. Don't you? We got it. That's hard
We
stamp.
gotta
That's
cut
us.
this out.
Yeah.
We gotta cut.
That's us. Don't you steal it.
Don't fuck with our idea.
Don't you even fucking think about taking that idea.
Funkin' Dunkin'. America runs on Funkin' Dunkin'. Oh my God, we just hit a gold line. The peas are coming back. Funk around and find out. I swear to you. I'm not to be funked with. There's one guy
not to be funked with.
Dude, there's one guy not to be funked with.
A tie-dye shirt. I would go so hard.
Oh my God. Not to be funked with. I'd wear dude, the whole funk me line. We gotta cut all this for real. They're gonna steal
We
it.
got it on wax, so we can sue them.
Your ass.
We trademark it right now. Trademarks.
I can't wait to look you in the fucking eyes in court and say you funked up.
Right before we walk in, you really funked up. You really funked up now.
God, you funked up.
You're about to pay me fucking $1 million
Funkin'.
dollars.
Dude, funkin' it.
I don't know, Joe. I'm fucking scared. You think we're gonna win?
Funky, yeah. This is the stinkiest opening of the podcast ever. What's up, y'all? Warlock Room Talk. Is your boy, Juniata, boy. What a hell of a week it's been. Had to cut the episode short last week, so I know you guys have missed us.
I'll explain myself. So
We had a robbery.
yeah, but it also did pretty well. So I don't know.
Did it? I didn't even check the numbers.
Over 100.
No way.
Yeah.
Did it really? Shout out to all y'all. I'll check
Shout
it
out
at
to
break.
all
Definitely something had to have happened.
So
Do you think they thought it was the last episode ever because the title was an unexpected ending?
maybe that
Y'all funked up.
you
You funked up now. We ain't going nowhere.
You fucking lost your mind.
Oh, your marbles. What the funk are you thinking?
So that last week, I wasn't really ripping the Benjamin like that, and the shit that I had was damn near empty, and I don't think it was that potent. B got me some shit last week.
I got some shit that'll turn your balls inside out.
And he knows I can't do the hard shit.
Be honest with you, I didn't even really.
And so it wasn't that. It was just that. So after we took our break, which is when the episode ended last week, I literally just walked by the island. You make it to the island right there first. And I just walk up, hit the Benjamin twice, a double ripper, and then I literally look at B and I'm like, I'm about to go to the moon. Like that, I knew it. After not really like smoking like that for a week, dude, I'm about to.
Off of fresh RDA.
Yeah. And all those hits were way too big, you know.
You got funked up.
I got way. They sent me to funk in space, for sure. So much so that I had a panic attack.
Well, so you went upstairs, took a piss, came back downstairs. We restarted the episode.
And the second half of the episode was supposed to be. I talked to Big Jake. Shout out Big Jake. He's about to come on here in a couple weeks, I think. And I said,
We should
"Hey,
have him on for the Father's Day episode since we had our dads last time.
oh yeah, we could."
Yeah,
But I think he has already scheduled something. So,
Oh yeah, okay. I don't know. You guys talk.
so
Or with our producer and everything.
what?
A whole lot of funk going on.
There's so much fucking shit going on. My fucking life is insane.
The funk is crazy.
The funk? The funk?
Put that on a t-shirt. I'm wearing it 7 days a week. The funk. Oh man, we're already off the fucking line. Dude, we lost the plot an hour ago. We sat here and hit golf balls on a putting mat 6 feet for 2.5 hours.
We're crazy. We're stir crazy.
We are crazy.
Chinese water torture. We're
The funk?
putting on an unlevel mat for an out.
We put a
3
line in
hours.
it. There's a crooked line in it somehow. Fucking Amazon. I should return it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Didn't even come with 1 foot.
No, we have. Let's not even.
So,
don't even fucking get me started. God.
So, yeah, we started the next episode, or started the
You were
next
saying about
hour.
how you talked
Yeah.
to Big Jake. What the next?
Oh yeah. So Big Jake gave me some pointers about like things that we missed during the marathon talk, and he was, just kind of saying like, I think people might want to hear from like my perspective and like, because I lost 40 pounds in 5 months, and so he thinks that maybe people might want to hear about my
They saw it.
diet.
They saw it.
Yeah. Hear about the diet and everything, and then all the training and stuff. So I think I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna do it myself. I'm just gonna do a solo dolo episode.
Never.
We'll just talk about.
Never.
So then maybe let's do it when we hang out someday.
Yeah, we'll just do it together.
Yeah. All right. Because I want it to kind of be its own thing. Because when it comes to the diet, it was very
Why
specific.
don't we just set it up more like I'm interviewing about the marathon?
Yeah, we could do something like that.
Yeah.
The diet is very much what I want to talk
I got
about.
great questions. I'm great at asking questions.
Yeah.
The funk.
Because I was able to eat enough food to make me like, because I'm bigger, right? I have a big appetite. I was able to eat enough food to where I felt full every night, but I'm getting as much protein as I can, and I still have to every day actively be losing weight. And I figured
Drinking
it
and
out.
smoking ciggies.
While drinking, I'd have lost way more without drinking, but it is what it is. I
Took
just
the harder route.
yeah, kind of yeah.
So we were starting
So-
the second half of the episode.
So we're starting the second half of the episode, and I'm like trying to think about how like my starting words are, like my first sentence, and I said like 2 words, and I really couldn't even think of a word. I just couldn't think of a word. Like I was just blank, nowhere, nothing. Like nothing was even in my mind. Like it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like I could talk out my mouth, but I couldn't think of what I'm about to say. And so at that moment, it's all happening so fast. The left side of my left temple, and like kind of into like the left side of my brain starts like feeling hot. Like it's warming up. Like it's getting, I can feel it. And so I'm thinking like, oh shit, I'm having a fucking stroke. But I'm like, relax. You know you took the double ripper. You're good. Like, B's right here. That's the best thing because I know when we're going to get into this, I know it's about to happen. But I'm trying to hard stop it right now. And so if I could just get into a conversation and get going, my mind won't think about like the brain, whatever's happening. You know what I mean? Because we're talking.
Yeah.
So you ask me a question when you see I can't get going, and then I'm like trying to respond to your question, and I'm like, I can't think. I can't think of words. And then at that moment, the right temple and the right side of my brain starts to like get warm, and I'm like,
The wheels are churning in that bitch.
I'm like literally like this, just sitting here, and then I just hit stop. I walk over to B, and I walked right over to you,
We hugged.
and I was like,
I'm just kidding.
my brain's getting hot. Remember me saying that? I said it to him like he's a doctor. Like,
I used to play one on TV.
like I literally genuinely said that, like, hey, what should I do? My brain's getting hot. My temples are on fire. And so we went over, sat down, chilled out, and we thought we could get going again, but after we just sat down, I fully was in a panic attack. Like, it just, and I'm glad you got to see it, because it's like, as strong as I think I fucking am, and in like mentally strong and whatever, I was defenseless at that moment. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely thought I was going to die. That's what it looks like when I think I'm going to die. And I'm like able to fight it because you're there. But like, I needed you to tell me. When I said to you, like, tell me I'm not having a stroke, I'm not lying. I'm like, I need you to tell me I'm not having a stroke or I'm not having a heart attack. I asked you the one time, I said, tell me I'm not having a stroke. You said, you're not having a stroke. I said, tell me I'm not having a heart attack. You said, you're not having a heart attack. But I just need to hear that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's so fucking wild. I had a girlfriend that got panic attacks, and I never understood it. I'd never, like, got what she was feeling. You know what I mean? And now that I fucking get them, and I started getting them when I had back surgery, and it's all stress related. It's how it started, and then weed can trigger it. So, but it's fucking wild, dude. I'm honestly glad you got to see it. And we were talking, and you were like, you know, so and so, and supposed to leave, and if you would have told me you were leaving before I fell asleep and like let me sleep and then you could leave, if you would have been like, hey, I'm getting out of here, I'm going with you, or you had to drop me off with my parents.
Yeah.
Because you can't be alone with
But I
her.
would have never. Yeah, I would have never.
You
done
can, if you know anybody that's ever having a panic attack, like the best thing you can do is just be by their
So
side.
I knew I was like I was staying here until you fell asleep, and then we just so happened to just fall asleep watching the same video.
I think you fell asleep before.
All right. I was letting you know everything was gonna be all right.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
No, I'm so relaxed right now in this situation.
Yeah, I'm not even worried, dude.
The funk?
The fuck are you even worried about?
Chill out. Sleep. Yeah. So it was crazy to me because I was like, I was trying, like, I didn't know how to handle the situation because I'm like, all right, I can make them laugh and maybe that'll get them out of it. So I'm like, do you know how bad I wish I could get so high I had a panic attack?
And that works, but
Yeah. And then you were just like, just keep talking to me. So then we just kept talking and then turned on the video and then eventually, from what I understand, subsided enough. You just went to bed. Well, you laid down on the couch. And
yeah,
then you faced the other way, I think.
yeah.
And then I just passed out.
So,
He has
What-
an L-shaped couch. We're not like backed up, but we're not spooning on it. He has an L-shaped couch.
So, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way.
Don't get it funked up.
But it feels like genuinely like I've been through something traumatic. You know what I mean? Maybe like an illness or something. I don't want to say no words, or like maybe like an accident. And like you feel like every single time after them, you feel like you have a second chance at life. For real. Cuz I thought I was going to die. Like I thought at least I'm going to the hospital and it's going to be how fast the AMED got there and got me in and shit that determined it all. Your clarity of your mind is like insane. I mean, to the point where like I knew when I woke up before you, then I fell back asleep, and then we woke up when you had to go to work, and then said bye to you, fell back asleep for an hour, but I felt immediately different, and I knew that that whole day I was gonna do some serious fucking cleaning.
Yeah.
Cause it's all the little shit. Like, sure, I don't keep up on the cleaning like I should. And it's all you think that's gonna kill you. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't go to the gym on Tuesday. Like, it's all the fucking little things.
Mm-hmm.
So you really feel like you have a second, like, chance at life.
Yeah.
And not only, because I've had a great week. Not only do I wake up feeling, you don't feel 100% because you just know what happened, but you feel great. And I had also...
It's like a lot of relief.
Yeah. And I had also messaged a girl Friday. So, but I should have messaged her like Tuesday or something. But I was so nervous. Like, I literally, when I felt like I...
Could have also contributed to the panic attack. All the nerves you had.
Kinda, yeah. But you know what? I normally, when they started, they were a stress thing. That was just a straight up high thing.
That's facts. I could like see you declining in front of me. Like his brain shutting off.
And it's getting hot.
It's like, this guy's overeating.
Yeah,
what the funk?
I'm fucking overeating over here.
I'm gonna have to talk for the next hour about his marathon experience.
So he said he was thinking about.
He said he just ran.
I was running.
Yeah,
that's what he said.
He got 2 FOs and he was running. He passed 400 people. Could have been 1,000.
I think it was. So I get up. We talked about it as soon as I was like, because little quick fucking backdrop. I went through, and I normally don't talk about this, and I was like, I don't know if I should, but I'm like,
Not a very personal person.
yeah, but this is the family, you know what I mean? Like
This is forever.
This is documenting it. This is everything. So I gotta let y'all know. A couple years ago, I got cheated on pretty bad. Went through that shit. And you think you're good, but you're not good. And it took a while for me to like kind of get it back going, and just even like going out and shit.
Yeah,
And
we drank here for a couple months.
yeah. So then I was out with my mom, getting food. I met a girl, started talking, started becoming something, and then it just ended ugly. Like, nothing wrong, nothing bad, but it was just bad how it ended. And I'm like, just didn't see it coming. And it was just all I'm like, it put me right back into that fucking same mode. You know what I mean?
Back in that mode.
That I just got out of. And I'm like, I can't do it. You know what I mean? I need a hard fucking stop. Like, I truthfully, I couldn't do it. I don't want to talk to no girls. Like, I don't want to. You've seen it. Like, and then I had back surgery. So there wasn't even no talking to girls. I got up to 250 pounds. Like, ain't no talking to girls at this weight and shit. So it was, when I was thinking about it, I was like, 2024 was really like the year of recovery for me. Like mental and physical. And just like, man, I don't want to make the same mistakes that I've been making. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not perfect. I've made simple mistakes. You know what I mean? It's like, gotta get better. Because the next time, like, and that's kind of what I'm getting into is like, so I told you like about a month ago or so, I was like, I think I'm ready to get back in the game. Remember me telling you that?
It was not those words, but yeah, I know what you said.
Yeah. And something got me fired up.
I know what exactly it was.
And so, I was like, okay, like, even though I'm getting back into the game, it's different now. Like, I truthfully, if I could have it my way, I want the next girl that I sleep with just to be the last one. You know what I mean? Like, just get married, like, it's over. You know, like, I'm done. Not done, but, like, because you don't know what's going to happen. You know, it just couldn't work out.
Word.
So I'm not looking at it like a fucking square.
Yeah.
But
in a perfect vacuum is kind of what you're trying to say.
So I fucking see this girl. I've been seeing all these girls, but I can just tell from the face that I'm like, it would never work. And so nothing happens. I don't. Back when I was fucking wild, I'm friend requesting everybody. Everybody's catching it.
Rated E for everyone.
And they're all catching the same fucking pickup line. And they're all and I'm throwing as many hooks in the water as I can. And whatever I catch, I catch. And that's not me no more.
You don't funk around.
I don't funk around like that. I ain't funking these little no more like that. So, I see this girl on Instagram. I'm like, oh shit. Like, just by the eye test, I'm like, I think we got the same energy. You know what I mean? Like, I think this could be fun. And she's super hot, and I'm like, I immediately ran to you. I'm like, what do I say? And then
I never know what to say because we have two completely different
we don't
vocabularies, two completely different games. Like, I always say something, you're like, I kind of just want to say, hey. I'm like, just say, hey.
That's what I wanted. That's what it did.
Like, text you like, good morning. You're like, kind of just want to say. Like, all right. Well, no, you know what I did say?
Oh, I remember. I don't remember it specifically, but what was it?
What that pussy do?
What that pussy do? And that.
Just break the ice. I mean, it's hilarious.
What that pussy
What a
do?
crazy question. What the fuck?
What that pussy
At
do,
like
girl?
9:30 in the morning.
I wish
you
you
know
could
what
put an accent on it. You know? Like, I wish there was a button to put twang on it.
The pussy, nah. But yeah, you went with hey.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, rhymes with what that pussy do.
It took 2 days for me to get up the courage to do it. And then Friday I did it. We record the episode. I wake up on the couch, right? And when I wake up, I'm like, I'm feeling like second chance at life feeling, right? And it hits me. I'm like, oh, I messaged her yesterday. And I look at my phone and it's, lock screen. And I'm like, come on, please, please, please. And then I unlock it. It was nothing. And I was like, all right, it's okay, whatever. I
Swing
mean,
and a mish.
she's out of my league, like whatever. But then as I'm looking at the phone, bing, message pops up, and I was like, I jumped off the couch, dog. Like I'm like, oh shit, this is about to be a fucking dad. I've been on cloud 9 since.
Shot 88 the next day.
Oh, dude, I got the truck washed, I got the house cleaned, I went to the golf range, all before like 12:30. And I woke up at 9.
Felt alive.
Oh, mega alive.
It's good. That was like when Halliburton hit it and it went up. And he was like, ah. And then it switched.
I bounce it.
I shoot it. I miss. Psych!
I swear.
I knew you'd like that one. Did you see the LeBron one too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, shout out to you. We don't say names on here, but you know who you are.
What if we just call her like a little Italian mama?
You want that to be her nickname? Italian mama.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Little
You
Italy.
just thought of that.
Or Little Italy. Yeah, it has nothing to do with me, I promise. If you're watching, I promise it has nothing to do
Yeah, it doesn't.
He can explain it. I'm not going to talk to you.
But one thing I want to say is, listen, this podcast is called Locker Room Talk. It is not called Rainbows and Flower Talk.
True.
Like, some of the shit you might hear on here, you didn't want to hear.
Might not like it.
Some of the shit you see on here, you might not want to see. But we can't control what people like and what they don't like.
True.
And so I'm going to give you the earmuffs when I think, if you see me go like this or I say earmuffs, go ahead, throw the earmuffs on.
And if I go like this, don't worry about it. I'm just dazed. Just dozing off.
But we got a fucking DM again about somebody that didn't like what we said on the podcast.
Oh, really? I didn't even see it.
You know what it was.
Oh. I did
And
see it.
it's like,
I did see it come across the email.
do you think our intention was to ever, for anybody that's listening to this, to ever offend anybody or anything like that? You know what I mean?
Or to like make anybody think that we're making fun of them, unless it's
And
Jeremy Keith.
we know you're an active listener, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not an every weeker, but you're an active listener. And we knew you were going to tune in for this specific episode, and you think we made fun of you on this episode. That's why, if you're watching it, that's why I don't respond, because it's craziness. I didn't even read it. Like, I didn't need to read it. Past a couple sentences.
I've never, since Charlie's been born, like, I used to fucking be mean to people. I can straight up, I'll be the first person to say, like, I used to be mean to people. I remember making a kid cry one time because I made fun of his shoes in high school, and he was like, it's the only thing my parents can afford. Trust me, I used to be an asshole. Ever since my daughter was born, I've tried nothing more than to be a better person every single day, trying teach her how to be compassionate and loving and caring. Like, all I do is think of other people before I think of myself.
Yeah.
So I fucking promise the last thing I'm ever gonna do is sit here and belittle anybody. So for the free ranges,
Yeah.
I just couldn't care less enough either. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think about enough people in my day to sit here and think I want to talk bad about a person for the next hour. I don't have that kind of time.
And I thought of it as like, every week I'm writing in my phone, in my notes, like topics, skit ideas, just weird shit ideas, clothing shit, all for the podcast and everything.
Yeah, like, all we're doing is genuinely
and you
trying to
think
make
I
you
somewhere-
guys laugh.
And you think in somewhere, because it's a problem of, you made this about you.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't ever about you. It's
Never.
clearly not about you.
Absolutely.
You made it about you. And so you think, in all my notes, I wrote down, Oh yeah, I got this, and yeah, I'm gonna talk about your goofy ass. That's, you know what? I'm gonna talk about their goofy ass. That was a topic of the week.
That was on there. It was wrote up there. Goofy.
What do you mean?
The funk.
The funky thing. You know how crazy.
Literally, I could not, like. Why would I ever sit here and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go talk shit on a person for an hour. Why? Like, I'm just trying to make y'all motherfuckers laugh, and I don't even care that much either. I'm like just trying to hang out with him, and we do this because it's fun for us. It's fun. People that we like and know enjoy it. Sometimes you got to skip through it. The parts might get boring.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like we get better all the time, and years and years and years down the road, it might be better, it might be worse, but there will be years behind it. There will be shit to listen to, but we're not sitting here. Like, if we're making fun of somebody, it's R. Kelly.
I get once a week to have 2 hours. 2 hours once a week with my best friend to get out all of the news from the week.
Like a
how our
guaranteed
lives,
thing. We hang out way fucking more than that.
and how our lives went, and like maybe stories about old stories that are relative to what happened in the week. And you thinking somewhere I wasn't
Oh, fuck. Why would we ever?
It is not the first time.
Because now, honestly,
that's why I'm saying this.
this
It's
is how
not the first time it's happened.
in the Mike, like, if you put yourself in the Mike Tyson mentality, they've now won because we weren't doing anything to talk about them, and now we've spent our time talking about them.
Well, no, I'm saying this just because, like, before you DM us, just think, are they really talking about me?
Would they really sit there and rip me and Mio apart?
Is this what they're saying? Because a lot of times when it happens, we don't even know what the fuck we said. Like, never once have we finished an episode and been like, hey, should we cut out that part? Like, are they going to get mad?
We've never cut anything out of an episode.
We
ever.
never.
Ever. We cut out the second half of last week's episode because it was gibberish. You guys would have been like, what the you would have thought he was on heroin the way his brain shut down. It was crazy. But we don't ever cut anything out because we're never going to sit here and like bash people or purposefully offend people.
Yeah.
Or anything. Like,
we say a prayer before every episode. It's the same one we've been doing now for a long time. And never in anywhere of it is it, and let's offend as many people as we can today.
you know what? Let's be as malicious as we can to everybody we know watches this.
Yeah.
To the people we know watches it. Like, let's think about some of our listeners, and instead of being nice to them, let's shit on them. Let's shit on them all.
And like I've always said,
individually.
Like, in the beginning now, all you that listen right now, y'all are the OG fans. You're the OGs. So if we ever call on the OG fans, it's y'all.
Facts.
And you think we're trying to build you aren't fans. We are trying to build a fam. We're trying to build a family here.
Thought you were fam.
Because we could do something fucking stupid and go viral. And get like so many.
I have a story from this week that I guarantee if we put it on the internet would go viral. Like, that would be the one that would make our podcast viral.
And it's so stupid, and it would.
It 100% would. Like, people would be like, no way this happened.
And then y'all get just blended in unless we all come together right now in the beginning stages of this.
Basically, what we're trying to say is we're not trying to sound like assholes, but we're not assholes.
I just want to make you laugh for an hour.
Yeah. We're not here to talk shit about any one person specifically unless they're a celebrity.
We don't single people out. We single groups out. We talk about group things.
Or Jeremy.
Well, Jay's got it coming.
Jeremy, but it's been like
he's got a
last
1-2
20 years.
He's got a 5-piece coming in the mail.
The fuck? I love Jay though. Dude, last week, this is a great story about Jeremy. Texted him last Friday. Hey, I got a tee time for Monday. You want to play golf? He's like, playing in the Memorial Day tournament. I said, Memorial Day is not for another Monday. He's like, all right, then yeah, man. My dog. Love that boy. So anyway,
Oh, I mean, it just, I don't even want to keep going with it.
oh, that was it. You're
Yeah.
done. Cool.
Just,
And we fucking love y'all. We love every one of y'all.
every one of y'all.
We want every subscriber to know we love you individually.
You have no idea how much it meant to us to see that one person, the first time we ever uploaded, or it was a couple episodes before we got to play, to see one person listen to it. Like, that was fucking crazy. And also, we got over 100 plays last week, which is awesome. Shout out to all y'all.
Hit that applause.
Shout out to all y'all. Big shout out. We are nowhere near making money, so this is never a money thing. Over 100 people listened. Me and B could stop right now and just rattle off names of people that we think at least listen, you know, all the ones that we know listen every week, and then the ones that are,
May or may not.
yeah. We might get to 20.
I was just thinking that number 100%. I was like, we might get to 20.
We might get to 20. That's still 80 people. I can't fucking,
Fathom.
but I can't also understand what might make them mad.
True.
We can't.
80 people I might have never even met.
So think of, if you're listening to this and you DM'd me, think about if I had to just now, we couldn't make Christian McCaffrey jokes.
That would upset me.
Yeah, would upset me too.
The fuck?
The fuck? Imagine if I couldn't say Christian McCaffrey, Halfrey, Halfrey on my podcast.
On the internet.
On my show, you should start an anti-locker room talk podcast and talk about rapos or whatever you want to talk about.
I thought you said rapos.
No, rapos.
Like, why would they
Repos and rapos.
Is that us? Oh my god, are you talking about us? Please don't do that.
It's baffling.
Halfling.
It's baffling. Yeah. I'm dying of hafter over here.
See, because then when you do this kind of stuff, then we want to be mean about it.
Yeah, now let's stop. Let's switch topic.
Yeah.
Did you see that fucking Mexican Navy ship running to the
Oh
Brooklyn
my
Bridge?
god, with the people hanging from it.
Did you see the video I sent you of where they took off from? It was just like 100 yards up.
No, I didn't see that. I saw.
Yeah.
When you say the video I sent you, the only thing I can keep thinking is, even when you said video I sent you earlier, you said videos on Instagram. Everyone that pops in my mind, you sent me a video of 9/11 today of an airplane.
Dude,
that was a crazy video.
Yeah,
Like a crazy angle.
I've been seeing all these.
I watched it like 3 times.
I'm about to say that maybe it's AI. Can't be.
No.
Could be. It has enough to pull from. It's fucking smart.
True.
It could recreate something like that. And then you put a hazy film on it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. That one looked pretty.
Yeah, they look genuine. But when I watched that one video that I sent you, now they're just popping up in my fucking feed. I don't want to see this shit go through it again.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Today was the first day it actually in like 24 fucking years. I was like, damn, that shit sucked.
Yeah.
Like
that
shit-
happened.
Yeah.
That's a video game shit.
Mm-hmm.
That happened.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like
3,000 people died. Americans.
fuckers. But then you sent me the video of the guy who shot Osama bin Laden in the face.
What?
Got him. You funked up, buddy.
You funked
You
up.
really funked up now.
You know, they say that's not even him. Rob O'Sullivan is who they say or whoever, if you Google it, it says shot Bin Laden, but everything that I've learned is the guy that actually did it is still active, and they're just saying he did it. But that's crazy.
Well, when did they shoot Bin Laden?
In like 11. Well,
they killed
Obama was.
They killed Saddam Hussein in like 2006.
What's Obama's term?
08 to.
Did he do a double? He did a double.
But Bush was a president from 2000 to 2004, and then was Obama 2004 to 2008, 2008, 2012.
Probably just look this up.
Who was the president before Trump? Wasn't it Obama? I'm trying to think of who put.
No,
the
it was
green
George
jacket.
Bush, and then Obama, and then Obama,
and then Donald Trump, and
yeah,
then Biden, and then Trump. So yeah, it would have been 2008 and 2012. Obama was the president in 2008 to 2012 and 2012 to 2016 because then Trump won in 16, lost in 20, and then won again in 24.
May 2nd, 2011.
Is when they killed Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Oh, it was right before he graduated high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been 14 years. So that guy, you think he's in his late 40s, still active in the military?
Yeah. Well, when you're...
Probably just upper.
Well, he's a CIA contractor. So, like, they do their own jobs. They don't wear the fucking uniform. No, he doesn't wear a uniform and shit. You literally wear what... If he didn't want to wear anything, he's not going to wear anything. Like, you're that much of a fucking fighter. Like, a shooter, dude. He's killed thousands of people. Easily. He's probably killed 1,000 people easily.
And we ran a marathon.
I think his name's Big Red, is what they call him.
No, that's Mac.
That is Mac.
Shout out to Big Red. I'm out of beer. How long have we been doing this? Should we take a break?
47. Yeah, we can take a break.
All right. Need a beer.
And we're back.
Facts.
So, did you see that fucking ship? They were only like 1,000 yards upriver from where the bridge was. And then they just went down. They literally, where they were docked, they just started going down river, ran right into that bitch. And that's...
If they were docked there, though, it would make you think they've been under that bridge before.
Well, they probably came from the other way. And then just somebody that you got to be aware of your heights and shit like that. But that's their Mexican naval. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah. That was like a ceremony naval boat. That's why all those fucking guys.
Didn't like two or three people die?
I think 6 people died. Because they were all in the fucking
rafters.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in the crow's nests.
They were all in the crow's nest.
What the funk?
This
bridge is coming so hard. The funk.
And they were all strapped in too, so like, if you got pinned.
Yeah, some of them were dangling like pinatas. Sorry, I keep talking down at dick level.
Oh no, it's gonna happen. I did the same thing. You can still hear it good, but like, you just project your voice more as you get farther away from yourself.
Yeah.
Facts.
I just spilled beer all over my crotch.
Well, your bird wanted to drink.
Early worm gets the bait. Shout out to Boldy.
Dude, I just wanted to talk about that just because I don't know. I think maybe some people have seen it.
Oh, for
just from where they took off from that dock. I mean, they literally took off and went like this, went to the other, from the amount of time that it took from leaving the dock just to float to the other side of the river, and then just ran into the bridge.
Crazy.
It killed people.
Yeah, that's crazy. On a boat.
And I did see some shit from New York that they were like, structural engineers were out on site at the bridge to make sure, because there's thousands of people that drive that bridge every day. And they're like, bridge is okay.
Build it like a motherfucker.
The bridge was stood a telephone pole,
Basically a toothpick.
Yeah.
The most brittle part of it. The very
the
top. Yeah. Like taking a top scoop off an ice cream cone.
Good thing the bridge is good.
Yeah. That's what we were worried about. Not the Mexican Navy ship.
The U.S. can't. What's funny too is the U.S. couldn't get on it. I mean, paramedics, or I don't even know if paramedics were allowed to actually be on the boat because it's Mexican. It's a Mexican
government.
Yeah.
Sorry, I say. Sorry.
I slipped.
What the funk was that?
What the fuck?
What the funk?
What the funk, bro?
See, now you're gonna upset somebody.
Spooky, Scooby, you're hilarious.
What do you say?
Shit against spooky, Scoopy. What is
His
his
Lefty
about?
Gunplay.
Yeah, what's his
I don't listen to the Kendrick shit, so I don't know. But it is like
spooky, scary, hilarious.
I don't know. Don't matter.
Yeah, fuck them.
Shout out. Little update about myself. Anything that's happened in the past week. I've had 5 teeth pulled in the past week.
Wow.
Crazy. So last week I had a molar pulled here that was giving me like an abscess. It was bothering me so bad. So it was so big they had to cut it in half. So they only did that one. And then I went back Monday and they were supposed to do, or I went back Thursday and they were supposed to just take out like these. I had 2 broken teeth here. Well, this one was broken. Apparently this one was a baby tooth attached to the root of another tooth. So they had to like go up into my gum to pull that one out. They pulled this one out. I had a molar back here that was like just in the same condition as the other one, or like as these broken ones.
How's the baby tooth? Is that normal?
She said it happens. But a part of a baby tooth, like when it was growing out, like when it fell out, some of it stayed in there and attached to the.
Oh, okay, like a tail end of it.
Yeah. So, I had another molar that was cracked back here, so she took that one out too.
What are you biting rocks?
I just have brittle teeth. I think it's like well, I know what it is. It's from eating sugar and shit too late, and I never brushed my teeth before bed growing up. So I got to get Charlie on that. Just double brush your teeth. Don't let that shit sit on, because I would eat sugar late too. And I remember drinking Mountain Dews, playing video games. I drink fucking 5-6 cans of Mountain Dew, just go to bed. Wake up. But I'd always brush my teeth when I'd wake up, but I'd never understand why I'm always having cavities and shit. I'm like, I brush my teeth, you know what I mean? But like, I'm not taking care of my mouth. Like, I'm just doing it in the morning thinking that's when all the bacteria is in there because my mouth was closed all night. But no, you need to brush your teeth when you have fucking junky food. You eat junky food. And also, I like never went to the dentist for like a decade, because anytime I'd get tooth pain, I'd be like, I have a toothache, so make a dentist appointment. Like when it would get to the point that it would bother me enough to make a dentist appointment, I'd make a dentist appointment. They'd be like, all right, we can get you in like 5 weeks. Make the dentist appointment. They'd get me in quick, and then they'd recommend me for a surgeon, and then the surgeon couldn't get me in for like 3 months, and then by the time 2 months hit, my face didn't hurt anymore, so I never went and got my teeth taken care of.
Wow.
This would just happen time and time again.
Yeah, I get that.
So then it finally just got to the point where like I was in so much pain. They pulled the first tooth at the dentist, and we should come up with a plan on how to get your mouth back to like a healthy position. So then they got like the broken teeth that were out of there. The one tooth that had a hole, the one they pulled last week was a molar they had to cut in half. It had a hole in it, and like the hole was getting Like, it was still attached to the blood vessel and shit.
And that shit can go down to like your
Well,
spine.
the bad part was it started giving me an earache. That's when I knew,
Yeah.
like, I gotta get this shit taken
Dang.
care of. Yeah. And when I had the abscess, it like swelled, like my ear was starting to swell shut. Like I could feel it. Like, and I'm like, if this infection's spreading that way, like we got to get this taken care of. And my dentist wasn't really taking it serious. And like, that's the part that like, I was like, man, I don't know how you guys aren't as concerned. Like I've been on antibiotics I was on antibiotics 3 out of 4 weeks in April. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we doing? So they finally cut it out of my mouth last week. That hurt so fucking bad. They didn't give me enough Novocaine. I went home, passed out. Then we were going to record. I just couldn't talk. And I got fucking 4 teeth pulled on Thursday. It was the baby tooth, the broken tooth, the one tooth down here. And I had one little one all the way in the back here. And it was like, it's already completely healed. It was completely healed the same day they pulled it out. That's how much, like, there was very little amount. They probably didn't even pull one whole tooth out combined, but they were just pulling. So, but my mouth felt 10 times better after getting 4 teeth pulled than when I got 1 tooth, because they numbed all the right spots. You know what I fucking mean? Like, when they numbed this one, they had it set up. Like, when I walked in there, they were like, oh, we're pulling these 2. And I was like, no, you need to pull this one. It keeps giving me an infection. And then they never changed, like, the vials of Novocaine or anything. And then they just numbed here, and I felt a lot more of it. So I don't know if they just, like, didn't use enough or whatever.
Probably.
On this last one, dude, my mouth was so numb. They're sitting there yanking teeth out of my mouth. I'm humming the fucking song on the radio. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not feeling shit. Like, I was in a good mood. I went to work.
You drove home?
I went to work. I worked the rest of the day. I just used gauze until there wasn't as much blood coming out of my mouth.
I guess it's just a numbing thing. It's not a dozy.
Yeah. So I went to work I used gauze until there wasn't a whole lot of blood on the gauze, and then I just worked the rest of the day. I mean, the fuck? The funk? But, so that's really the only thing I've had going on in the past week. It's just I've eaten nothing but mac and cheese.
And this week has been just ugly.
Oh, dude, it's rained 100 inches.
And, you know, I think of a lot of my shit while I'm at work, and a lot of people know what I do. And I have a lot of time to think about shit, you know, a lot of time to myself, and it's where I really come up with stuff. And when it's just rainy like that, like, you just can't fucking you're just I'm not miserable, but I'm just so focused on what I'm doing, like trying to hold an umbrella with just balancing it on my wrist or my palm. And the only thing...
stay dry out there, man.
You dodging the raindrops.
Yeah.
You
Clearly.
I should have fucked some people up.
Some of the stupid shit y'all say to people. Especially the mailman. Hot enough for you, mailman.
Good
no,
day
dude, it's 100 degrees. I wish it could be a little hotter. What are you fucking talking about hot enough? If it's bills, take them back. I can't.
You know what I got the other day? It's raining, and I got good day to be a duck. Well, I ain't a fucking duck, so
you better, because I'm about to start swinging.
You better duck.
I swear to God, I'm about to funk you up.
I'm about to fuck you up right now. Take it back.
Come down here and get your mail.
Just throw it on hand it to him and just throw it on, drop it.
You drop it and you'd be like, good day to be a claw machine. The funk. Some people, dude.
So, the only thing, and this is so crazy, the only thing that I've thought of this week, like topic-wise, and like, it just, I don't even know how it hit me. Remember, and I don't remember the years. I think you might. Do you remember when Dude, it was a fucking trend. It would be like, set the scenario up. It'd be like 6, 7, 15-year-old kids. And they'd all be in wife beaters and basketball shorts. And they'd be in the living room. It always looked like a basement type living room. And all you'd hear is, I gotta play this song to make it happen.
You gotta turn the volume up on the Pretty Ricky grind on me.
All you hear is this. And then there'd be like two of them in the front, right? And then remember they just fucking dive on their hands.
Oh yeah.
And then everybody would just start fucking something.
Yeah.
You just,
I'm blurring this out.
yeah, my favorite was the fucking dude. That would be because they're all virgins, right?
They're basically hitting a still worm.
I remember this one dude specifically was hitting the ottoman, hitting the front of the ottoman like this, but he had his hand on his back. Just like I'm finna throw my back out in his pussy, guy. Earmuffs. Hey, put them up. Yo, B, push on my back. I'm trying to put it all in.
Pause. What?
Push on my back, dog.
I heard.
I'm trying to get it all in.
Don't never say that again.
What do you mean? And then you'd have the dude, if there was ever a fat dude in the group, because there'd be 7 of them, you're right? If there was ever a fat dude in the group, he'd just be laying there like this, like getting head. Just getting imaginary head. Just like, fuck, shit. Where you learn all it? He'd be like this. He'd be like this. This is how I do. Where you learn all this? Your mom ain't teaching this. You've been practicing.
What's this got to do with...
I was just thinking of that old fucking trend.
You was just thinking about black dudes humping stuff?
It was white dudes too, white kids. But it was always fucking. It was always like fucking, like teenagers, like right before any of them were about to have sex, and whoever did the handstand, then go into the worm, then just start fucking the ground.
The worm for the wing.
They had sex. The rest of them were just like, you'd have 2 dudes. If you've never seen this trend, I don't even know how you would fucking YouTube it. You know what words you would say, like
Pretty Ricky grind on me video compilations
with the bros.
for the bros.
For the they'd grab the fucking couch pillows and just start spit roasting it. Dude, there were so many of those. We gotta go.
I thought you were gonna do the Harlem Shake. I thought that's the one you were gonna talk about.
Nah. I don't know why that fucking hit me this week.
Do the Harlem Shake. And then what was the other one? Black Beatles in the city.
Oh, the fucking
Still challenge.
yeah. But this wasn't even. This was like a trend. It was a fucking weird trend. It was
YouTube the Pretty Ricky grind on me challenge.
Because it was also. It wasn't just a single guy. It was never a single guy in the video. It was the bros doing it.
Probably just frat kids who look like 15-year-olds.
Well, he could. There's probably some that were.
Some frat bros.
But it was just like you're just fucking the furniture. And dudes getting mad. Dudes literally, whether they thought they was getting road or they was just getting massive domium. They're getting so much chromium. They're just hand in the head like shit. Imaginary head.
Chromium Damium.
I don't know what the words you need
Queen.
to type into YouTube to find these videos, but go look them up. They're hilarious.
They'll be on Locker Room Talk _1.
Let's bring it back 2025.
Me, Tyson, Jeremy. We'll see if John from the bar can
Fucking
come
the
up.
furniture trend.
We'll get Lee back.
Baby, cry with me.
I'm going to be the camera guy.
Listen, if I didn't have back surgery last year, I'd have hit that fucking move. That fucking hands. I can do it.
I believe you. I don't want to see it. I believe you. No. 11 o'clock on the dot. I need a crack rock.
Speaking of crack, Big P. Diddy's been on some fucking crack, apparently.
Dude,
He's
your
blame-
cousin Jenna last night at the bar, she was like, have you been keeping up the P. Diddy trial? Hell fucking no.
And then she's like, well, this is like serious news. And we were like, all right, we'll say something. she
You shouldn't have nothing to tell us.
I've seen more than she has. I could tell.
So tell us.
It,
For anyone who doesn't know, what's going on?
So, right up out of the gates, he's claiming drugs. They're both drug addicts, and there's texts to show that they were doing drugs. Probably was a crackhead,
Might have been a crackhead.
and P. Diddy was a crackhead. Yeah, so they were just doing a bunch of drugs. That's what his defense was in the beginning. Cassie has been just saying like just wild shit, like, and like he would have male escorts come and like just pee on her. Freak offs would last from like for days. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't just one night. It would last for days. And these escorts would like pee on her, and like she said one time a guy pissed in my mouth and he just started like fully pissing, and she's like, whoa, you can't just do that. You gotta have to like slowly do it. And I'm like somebody made this joke, it wasn't me. But somebody was like, imagine just being her husband. Her husband was there the whole time in the courtroom. And just hearing like, oh, you said this fucking just dude just pissed.
The funk?
The fuck? Against you. You guys today. Yeah, Cassie.
Open that beer to drink that beer?
No, this is empty.
I was so confused for a second.
Cassie is, and look, I don't know. I truthfully believe in the court system that we have. They'll decide like what's right or what's wrong. I mean, they're hearing it all. We're not hearing it all. You know what I mean? We're not there. So, and there's texts that are saying like she kind of wanted it too. You know what I mean? So that's what's kind of throwing everything off. What's making it kind of like 50-50 in the drug shit. But he was 100% like the puppet. What do you call him? The puppet master.
Yeah.
And behind it all. And I don't know who said it, but the story is that, and it was said in court that he would have dudes bust on Cassie, and then Cassie would come over to him in the other room and then take the bust off of her and then rub it on his nipples. Well, he probably got himself off.
Can I say
So
gay?
yeah, I immediately said the same thing. I was like, forever, P. Diddy is gay. Like, there's no coming back from that. Like, you're rubbing other dudes' semen on your nipples.
That's gay.
That's gay. That's just gay.
Yeah,
And we
you
don't
can
have
marry
no
another
problem.
dude, and that's not gay.
We don't have no problem with gay people. We're not trying to offend nobody. But that's
Rubbing
gay.
another dude's cum on your nipples is gay. It's gay.
Just some fucking prostitute.
Shave cream.
It's not. It's not even Meek Mill's nut.
Could have been. They was out in the same church.
It probably was. Probably had been.
True.
So yeah, that's just a wild story of it. They didn't even really get into like the child stuff. Like, you know, there was accusations of
Trafficking.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit, yeah.
They didn't get into none of that. It's gonna be a while. But Kid Cudi took the stand today. I didn't hear anything about what he said, but he just took the stand, and I think he probably just told a very probably specific story.
I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shines.
That probably helps Casey's case.
Facts.
But it's just it's crazy when like when Bill Cosby got locked up for that shit, and rightfully so, he should be. You see all the old interviews and all the old fucking jokes, and it all kind of lines up, and then it's just happening to P. Diddy. It's like it was not in front of your face, but it damn near was.
Yeah.
Like because he's always been a fucking weirdo. Like,
well, he shot somebody.
Yeah, he shot somebody in a nightclub.
Yeah.
She survived. Yeah. She's still alive. They torture her. Like, he has people that, like, she has to get, like, 20 tires a year.
Really?
Yeah, because he pays people, I would assume, to just go fucking flatten one of her tires. Just
crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, she's good for the rest of her life with that money. But Shine went to jail for that shit. He didn't go to jail. He shot her in the face. Shine went to jail for that. Shine. Look him up. He was a great rapper. And he was on the team, the Bad Boy team. Young dude, went in 20s. Now he moved out of the country. Like he's not even an American no more. He's out of jail, but
gave up 20 years to be good for life.
Yeah. But like, sure, you put money on his books, but like 20 years of your life for something you didn't do.
Yeah, but you know, Diddy gave all that money when he got out too. Like he probably gave
No, he did. I don't think he did.
I bet you he did. Behind closed doors. I mean, the guy was rubbing cub on his nipples. The funk.
I mean, maybe, but now he's like, he's actually like a country representative for like wherever he moved to. Like he got into politics.
Weird. How can you be a politician in a country you're not from?
I don't know. Well, I think he's probably from there. His bloodline. So his mom is probably from there. His dad.
Unless he has dual citizenship.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, then he just renounced his citizenship from America and then just went to wherever he is.
True. Where would you go if you were going to run for a politician?
I'd say India. Let's clean these streets.
I'd just go to Texas. Just be a mayor. Didn't have to go too big.
No, I want something big. Because India is fucking disgusting. Have you seen that lately?
You want something big?
Have you seen India? Like, there's some fucking pictures of, like, rivers that I see. And it's like, the water's not even moving because it's just all trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you build a beaver dam of trash.
Of just Mountain Thunder
How
bottles.
how are there millions of you and none of you can realize, let's just get a trash bag. Like, let's put trash cans all over the city. That might reduce it a little bit. I almost don't even understand how it gets there. Because I'm like, if I seen a motherfucker just drop something on the road, I'm saying something to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pick it up and fucking throw it away. But, like, they must just see people just, like, fucking throw shit in the river. Like, just throw shit in the river.
Well, it could just be where all, like, they collect their trash, and then the people who collect their trash, they just dump it all in the river.
Oh, yeah. Well, they made a main spot. And they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to throw all our shit here.
But it's also, like, if you think
Burn
about
it.
Like, most of those countries are the people leading to, like, the pollution in the oceans and stuff like
Yeah. But then all we hear is that it's our fault and global warming. Can we at least check these motherfuckers? Can we?
What's their recycle numbers?
You know, I'd seen some shit on Instagram. It's like 70% of India shit's not in the toilet. So it's like a methane thing that's happening. It's the same as cows. Like, because cows were like starting to fucking cause fucking global warming or whatever because they're shit. I think it was damn near like the same thing.
Really?
Or it's just disgusting anyway. Like, how are you, none of you, like, it's great. Just, you know it's right to
So
do.
you'd clean the streets of India up.
I think I'd clean the streets of India up.
I'd vote for you.
We're going to take a hard stance on not shitting in the road and putting your hands in food.
And just throw your,
How
throw
about
your
those
bottles away.
How about those videos where they're just like scooping lemonade with their hands? They're all in the lemonade.
There's just mosquitoes flying around everywhere. Everyone's sweating.
Oh, you can't do nothing about the sweat.
It's hot over there.
You could have not put your hand in my food.
You did have that option. That was an option.
You had a ladle.
Defunct.
And still your funkin' hand went in the drink.
Funkin' dunked your hand in my drink. I didn't really have much else going on this week. I'm trying to think. Nothing.
Oh, we smacked the machines
Oh,
at
yeah.
the fucking tree on.
Well, back to back them.
Holy shit. I mean, not only talking to this pretty little Italian mama,
Italy.
but we go through stretches sometimes where we don't see each other for like a weird amount of time. And then Wednesday was that day where it's like, hey, it's been a minute since we hung out. Tonight's going to probably get a little crazy. And then we were just, you brought some fucking work
I wasn't even
friends
going to
out.
go out. Or, because Thursday we weren't going to go out. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, some of my work buddies were coming out. We were going to go down to the tree at 7:30, like 7:30, have a good time.
Get some Tringo.
Yeah. And then just vibe out.
Tringo!
And then we just ended up in the back. Treyway going 20 apiece on the machine.
If anything, we were going to put $60 in.
Yeah. And I think we left up $100 that night.
Something like that. What?
No, it was 180 because I paid for my tab and still had $120 or had $100 left. My tab was $80.
I went there with 100, left with 140. And that's eating food and drinking as much as I drank.
Mm-hmm. And then
As much as I could.
And then Thursday, because I drank a lot. I drank a lot Wednesday night to the point Thursday I woke up throwing up. And
You also had a certain situation that it will not be discussed right now.
no, that's a different time, different place.
If we ever get on Patreon.
What a situation. I think I got something in my eye.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I woke up throwing up. Just disgusted.
Just disgusted. Just absolutely.
What the? But no, I was just hungover like a motherfucker. And I'm puking everything onto the sun. I threw up 4 times Thursday morning. To the point where I'm like, I don't know if I can go to the dentist and get these teeth pulled. Because once they stick their fingers in my mouth, I might fucking puke again. You know what I mean? So, drop my kid off at school, go to the driving range, finally feeling good. Just being out in, like, the fresh air, like, felt good. And go to the dentist, get my teeth pulled, went to work, go home. Well, I call you, and I'm like, we going out? And you're like, yeah, we can go out. I'm like, all right, I'll be over in, like, an hour. And I get home, and I sit on the couch, and I'm watching this golf video on YouTube, and I'm like, fuck, I don't feel like moving at all. You know what I mean? Like, just, my mouth felt fine, but I was just like, I just feel fucking lazy right now. So then, like, another hour goes by. It's 8 o'clock. You hit me up. You're like, we still going out.
Can I stop you for a second? And just to say, rest in peace, LGB Qua.
And Jim Irsay.
And Jim Irsay.
Yeah, rest in peace. R.I.P. So you call me at like 8 o'clock, or you text me at like 8 o'clock. You're like, we going out? I'm like, yeah, we can. I'm like, I just came home and sat on the couch and haven't moved. And you're like, word. So I came down, picked you up. You're like, we went in. It was stupid busy. You're like, let's just get beers and go right back and just hit the machines. And I'm like, all right.
And we got a couple. We were going to put 60 in it originally. So now, for me, I have 100 to put in it. And I'm thinking we're going to play it like.
I went to the bar with $62.
And I went with 140.
Yeah. 142. You had 2 ones in there.
2.
And you're like, let's just go play. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I don't care. So we go back, and I think were we playing $3 a spin? Yeah, we were playing $3 a spin. And I want to say within the first
10.
Yeah, 10 spins, 15 spins, we hit the second highest jackpot for $500. And then 2 spins later hit a bonus for another $100.
That's how it. I've heard somebody and I've seen it happen before. It's the same way. Like once you hit the big one, then there's something right after.
Right around the corner. So then we were feeling great. We ended up cashing out. Put some more money in, cashed out. Put some more money, cashed out. We were betting on the Timberwolves game. We were trying all different machines, betting all different shit. I think we ended up leaving there, like, after paying for our bills, I'm pretty sure we were up $200.
Yeah, I still left with $240. Left with $100, and I tipped $80. Not tipped, but I think I tipped very well.
You tipped 40. Your bill was 40.
Yeah.
You tipped 40. You gave her, yeah. And my bill was 35. I gave her 35. And I still left up $200. I'm pretty sure you were up $200.
Yeah. There's just money in my wallet. Once it gets down to like a thin stack, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'll count it now.
Yeah, we were smacking that machine.
I told you earlier, I was like, I've been just living free for a while, for a couple days now. I haven't paid for anything
Word.
of my money.
I gotta keep reminding you to tell Sherry about them Ranger tickets.
Word.
I just need the money before June 1st. I'm just gonna use it towards rent. Then I don't have to worry about getting any cash out.
Okay, word.
Another big thing, we're going to the Rangers-Pirates game for Tyson's birthday. We got
June
tickets.
22nd.
right behind the Rangers dugout.
I've thought about it damn near every day, just like running scenarios in my head, like should I say something to Corey Seager? Because he'll hear me.
Should I tell him my story from this week?
I've even thought of like, hey, you're not fucking 100 rows back anymore. You're right beside him. Like you don't even have to be that loud. But okay, so now, what could I softly say to him that won't also now I won't get in trouble from the ushers and shit? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I've been thinking a lot of shit. It's gonna be a fucking hell of a time.
I could probably guess what he's gonna say. I love you, Corey Seager.
You fucking did it.
What the fuck?
What the fuck, bro?
2-time World Series MVP. The only man to ever.
Yeah, I should.
One of 4 men to ever.
What an accomplishment.
He's gonna love you after the game, dude.
I think if I'm hitting hard, you know what I mean. Sometimes I'm really firing, right?
Facts.
And if I'm really firing, I think I might get a bat.
That's crazy.
I think so.
Through the net.
If I was in a sea of Pirates fans all around me, and I'm the only Rangers jersey, and I'm right there, and we're both just having fun, and they see that shit, and I'm juicing the boys up all game, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know if I'm going to drink, because I don't want to leave, because as soon as I leave, the Pirates are up, and I want to watch the Pirates too.
Facts. That's because then all the Rangers will be on the field.
So what... The way I thought of it is I think we're either going to have to leave when the Pirates are in the lower part of the order or the Rangers are. So we don't miss the top of the order.
Oh, yeah. Word. Well, I mean, the way the Pirates are hitting the ball, as long as it's not like O'Neal Cruz through fucking Brian Hayes, we should
But
be good.
if Skeenzer's on the bump.
Oh, yeah. If Skeenzer's on the bump, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Until the 7th.
So there's a lot to think about.
That would be like
we almost need somebody to get us beers.
If miracles happen in Pittsburgh twice, I need Skeens on the bump.
I need you, Meme. You're already in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Because you ain't in Altoona.
You lock that city down.
You're not in Altoona.
The way you went crazy. Stupendous.
Stupendous. That's the word they said when we hit the fucking
500. They said stupendous win.
But you hit $3 and they say amazing. I think amazing is better than stupid.
Nah. Oh, I just popped my hip.
Stupid. Oh, what was that fucking word you said about
Anthropomorphize when you give a human like quality to an inanimate object.
And what is that? That's just a word.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm using it right. Like, usually
But it's not like a fucking disease or something, or like
it's that's
like a schizophrenia or something. Schizophasia.
Anthropomorphism is the act of attributing human qualities, behaviors, or emotions to non-human entities like animals, objects, or even nature. Like we were saying yesterday, like
Yeah.
thinking that like
I've never heard that shit. I don't even know why you fucking said it.
you said it.
I didn't say that word.
No, you were like talking about somebody doing like you were describing what somebody was doing, and I'm like, oh yeah, there's a word for that. And you're like, what is it? I'm like, anthropomorphization. You're like, remember that for tomorrow.
Yeah. And we didn't until
You did.
But that's like, you see this baseball bat, like that went through a season, and it's still good. It's not broke because I retired it. Like, you're good, dude. Like, appreciate you. Got a lot of hits. Hell of a season. You're good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's how I have drivers in just clothes that I've retired, like, and I actually had to get rid of some of them, but it's tough. It's tough, man. I'm like, shit. You gave me a fucking good ass fucking day. Like this one fucking time. I would appreciate you. You know?
Dude, I remember the first time. This is gonna be a crazy story, but I'm not gonna go into full detail. But anyways, the first time I'd ever got like a handy from some chick. The underwear I was wearing, every time I wore them, I felt like they were my lucky underwear. So much to the point where when they got to, like, I couldn't wear them anymore, I cut a piece of them out and put it in my wallet just to carry around.
That's fucking awesome. Not only did I do the same thing, it's fucking awesome that your first one was a Hanny.
Oh, word.
That you got, right? The first pair of drawers I kept around was my first home run.
No. Similar accomplishment.
Yeah.
But then, dude, every time they were boxer briefs. Every time I put them on, I'll never.
Mine were what's briefs mean? That means tight?
Like the flowy ones.
Flowy ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine were the fucking green plaid ones, if you remember those ones.
Mine were fucking white and blue with just stripes this way.
Remember?
Hella stripes this way.
I remember those. I remember those. Remember the fucking earmuffs? The fucking there just be the smallest button, and your straight donger is about to explode out. If this button if I move wrong, and it happened like so, but it never happened in front of like me or nothing.
I didn't know you were sitting down yet.
But those I'm so thankful for these fucking what do we call these ones? Just tights or
The underwear we wear now, just briefs.
briefs?
Yeah.
What's the fucking brief mean?
I don't know.
Your briefs,
No, what would you
your
call them?
drawers.
I don't know what you call them, honestly. Silk, motherfucking tight johns, leggings.
Keep my shit snugs.
Yeah, whatever. Keep it packed.
Keeping it back.
Facts. Factuals. But yeah, we're going to the Pirates game. Sorry, I just had to rip a string off my pants.
God damn.
Got it. Pirates.
It's gonna be what?
Morphization. Yeah, June 22nd.
Yeah, 22nd.
Yeah,
Then we got my mom's birthday the next week.
the following Sunday. Yeah.
It's gonna be wild.
Did Phil plan that around golf?
Probably not, but he still will golf.
I was gonna say we need to make sure timing wise we can still get around. And well, the nice part about it being at the train on is even if I have Charlie, she can still come down because they don't smoke in there anymore.
Yeah.
And I've been telling her about how she needs to come down and eat the food there. She'd love the food. Grilled ham and cheese, she'd love that shit.
A fucking grilled cheese, tomato soup, and a PBR.
She'd love it. She'd go nuts for that. Right before her 10th birthday.
Yeah, they say whiskey's good for your teeth when they're coming in. Giving her beer.
She's had a full set of teeth for 8 years. Just giving her PBR. How long she been teething? Oh, she's done teething.
Oh. But she says that. I'm done teething. And then you look at her like, really? Oh, shit.
When'd you stop?
Might as well get you a real drink then.
8 white Russian drinks.
8 White Russians.
8 shots of White Russian.
8 shots of White Russian.
That's when Jeremy ordered on his 21st birthday to get himself shut off at the tree and on.
He wanted hated something. It wasn't White Russian, but
there was only 4 of us. Or 6 of us or something.
Yeah.
And he got it. It was crazy. But he ordered a drink in shot form, and they were like, yeah, we can't serve you anymore. So then we went to the Whistle Stop.
He said it like a whole fucking... You blew your cover, you're drunk. That's the whole thing about going to the bar is like, if you're trying to get drunk at the bar, which, tell him, John said yesterday, and I always think it's 32.
38's crazy.
The bartender at the bar said the most he ever seen me drink was 38.
Anyone drink in one night.
I beat everybody.
You think you could do 40 this summer? Patio season?
Yeah, it's just the moment. You know what I mean? Like, if everything's flowing good, sometimes even Wednesday, 3 drinks, they were gone. Like, I would look back at my beer and I'm like,
who the hell drank my beer?
I must have the wrong one. I must have grabbed.
I just got there.
I just went up there. I didn't even throw again. Like the dart when we were playing darts. And I have to go up again.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Might have been a little dickered that night.
Oh, for sure, I was dickered. If I had to say anything, I'd say I was about a 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Easy.
I float around 7.
It's fluctual. The funk.
It's functional.
Oh, why don't we get him out of here? Get out of here. The funk.
I'd love y'all, appreciate y'all if you've made it this far. If you want to, it's never happened. But go to tsteele_100 on Instagram and just fucking follow me. And I'll follow you back for sure. And it doesn't really happen, but if you're feeling froggy,
Then leak.
you're already searching shit. You already searched up tsteele_100. Go ahead and type in Locker Room Talk _1. And that's this page. If you want to see fun stuff from the summer, potentially, I can start doing it. And that would only be at Junietta.
You can catch me on all social medias at BMH1120. I mean all of them. Twitter, which is X, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. BMH1120 is your link for that. All business inquiries, lockerroomtalkbusiness@gmail.com. Lockerroomtalk_1 for the Instagram. And yeah, other than that, I mean, we fucking love y'all.
We funkin' love you.
Funkin' from the bottom of our hearts, love
From
y'all.
the fucking...
You guys won't even understand how much we funk with you.
I mean, what the episode's gotta be.
What the fuck? The funk?
The funk? Oh, shit.
Funk Hank. Funk Hank Cole.
Featuring Funk Hank Cole.
We love y'all.
We love y'all. Yeah, we gotta let this chorus run. They haven't heard it in a minute. In case you forgot.
Happened to us any day.
And how long has this been going on? I got you, being rad. Is this thing go?
Jay, hit the guitar, Jay.
How long is this thing going on? We fucking love y'all.
We funkin' love it.
We funkin' love it.